Oh no. Oh no. Hi everybody. We're technical difficulties. I am your whimsical DM, Victoria. Welcome back to The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. But hey, oh wait, if I go this way.
Yeah, you're in frame.
Hi, I'm Victoria. This is Wild Beyond the Witchlight. But before we do The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, we have some announcements to get through. Kristy, roll the clip!
Welcome to the show. And now a word from our sponsors. First off, thanks to Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is a Canadian-based dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. Check them out on their Twitter at LittleDragonCo1 to stay updated on all their awesome products. Remember, you can use our brand new coupon code BONUS when you head over to littledragoncorp.com and get 15% off your order. Once again, the coupon code is BONUS, BONUS. Also thanks to Cardboard Castle Games. They are a lovely little brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. Remember to go check them out if you're in the area. Stop by and tell them that Proficiency Bonus sent you, and they might just give you 10% off your in-store order. If you're not in Evans, Georgia, don't fret. You can check them out online at their website, cardboardcastlegames.com. Also, big thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets that are included when you get started. You don't even need to register. Go to Sirenscape.com to find out more. Additional thanks as well to Adrian Von Ziegler for providing some of the additional music we use here and on Wednesday nights. He's a talented composer with great content usage rules, so go check out his YouTube and Patreon and support him if you can. Don't forget to check out our other games. Our schedule's posted down below the Twitch feed. We stream basically every day here at Provo. We have games for several of the major published 5e modules, as well as some homebrew games, and some of our other games feature systems other than 5e, like Star Wars, Power Rangers, and Alien. Hopefully, we have something up your alley. We now have a community Discord with public channels. Please come check it out and come hang out with us. We are always welcoming new GMs, players, and other friends to our family. All experience levels are welcome, from veteran gamers to total newbies. We encourage people of color, LGBTQI+ nerds, and gamers to join us as well. I think that's everything. Back to you, DM.
Wow, thank you for doing those announcements, Kristy. That was great. We love that you do it live every week. And now it's time for a recap of the previous session. So I'll pass it over to the recap master. Ink, take it away.
Hi, everybody. So it's been a little while since last time we were within the Feywild and Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So for those of you that need to get caught up, the party had been taken prisoner by the Harengon wandering vagabond tribes after a very, very scary combat that had ended in the party's defeat. They awoke in cages, dangling over a lake, with not only their new traveling companion, who goes by Aurum, who we have found is also a wanderer from beyond the Feywild, but also a man that some of us were trying to find and some of us would have loved to have avoided, the ever enigmatic and was currently naked, Sam, a fawn of... not a fawn, a satyr of ill repute, but also powerful magic. Seeing that the party had sustained some pretty serious injuries, and for Clover specifically was already nursing some pretty bad ones from the past, Sam offered that the entire party could get some very much needed magical healing in exchange for the service of both Dawn and Aurum for tasks of which Sam would elaborate on in the future. It would seem that, at least for Dawn, though he did not want to, he did already accept a gift from Sam in the form of armor and weapons, and so may need to pledge... I can't. I literally can't. can't look at you flipping off the camera and do this. A paladin's oath to protect the ancient ways of the Feywild. With the party restored to health, another favor was called in from long ago from a happy little monkey that was requiring buttons. Coming to our aid when we needed them most, our cages were sprung free, and we were able to find out where we could go next to try and get some of our pilfered items that had been taken from us. We found out that we had been set up in Bavlorna's hut, one of the witches of the Hourglass Coven. There was a little bit of talking, there was a little bit of combat, but we wanted to make our way through and hopefully avoid the witch, though we did eavesdrop on what we think was a conversation between her and another individual sharing some gossip from around the Feywild. Venturing further around the hut, we came upon a few grisly scenes, one being, I believe, a collection of pixie corpses that were pinned up in display cases like butterflies that some of the party decided to liberate by breaking the cases and taking all of the corpses and putting them in a bag. And also a hallway of strange pictures or paintings that seemed to depict possibly people that had made deals with Bavlorna, as included among their number was Aurum, who had dealt with Bavlorna before meeting the party, and also Ego, who had one of their lost things that had been taken from them as a child, been given to Bavlorna's care, we'll say. But not wanting to dwell on that too long, the party continued to try and find a means of escape, going further down in the hut to a sort of interesting, I don't want to say basement, but lower level, where Ego, infatuated with what they had thought was a witch's hat on a mannequin, proceeded to be attacked by a dark mantle in disguise, and it is at the top of that combat that we will be rejoining our adventurers today. That's it.
Yep, sorry. Thank you for doing that. I was muted. Kristy and Ink, you may have a d6 of bardic inspiration for helping me with the logistical aspects of running the stream. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna jump right into it. Ego, there's a you're in darkness. Everybody else, you see a dark mantle, which I put in Maps handouts pics last time. A picture of this creature. This one is like all black though, and it is like completely wrapped around Ego's head. So let's roll some initiative really quick.
That is so cocked. Well, you know, I wish I got the cocked one.
I rolled a nat 20. I gotta re-roll.
Oh no.
Oh god. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Ego rose low.
25 to 20. 20 to 15.
15.
Oh god.
Oh, I guess I need to roll for Sam too, huh?
Is he gonna help? You don't have to roll for him if he's not gonna help.
We'll see. 15 to 10.
12.
10. Don?
Hmm?
Or
10 to 5.
Let me check my dexterity bonus.
Aurum.
8.
8.
the melee fighters.
Done.
Taking up the rear.
Oh yeah. You know what it be. Okay, cool. Let me get one thing up here. And then we're gonna get started in 2 seconds. Let's see. Where is it that I'm looking for? Nope. Sorry, bear with me, y'all. Oh, let me switch the, for those of you listening to Suncraft, I'm gonna switch it to combat, but we also now have the Sirenscape music going too. So you can choose which one you want to listen to. Very weird. Where is this? Okay, I'll look for what I'm looking for later, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, first to act is... let's see. Actually Sam. It's actually Sam. Although the Dark Mantle did roll a natural 20, Sam actually has pretty good dexterity.
I'm gonna go down at the start of combat.
So let's see. Sam is gonna. Let's see where we are. The pool. Sam's gonna walk over to the mannequins. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Yep, he can get there. Okay. He's going to grab one of these, like, dressing dummies, and is gonna take a baseball swing at the Dark Mantle. And... Okay. And he is right here. So... And then the Dark Mantle... Oh yeah, that hits. Oh my god. Okay. We're just gonna... So if it's an improvised weapon, can you remind me, is it just, like, strength?
Improvised weapons are going to use strength. If it is something that can reliably be compared to an existing weapon, you can use the damage die of that weapon. Otherwise, it's a D4 plus strength with no proficiency. So if it's like the arm of a mannequin or a small mannequin, I would say probably a club.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what
a
I was
D4
gonna...
anyway.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll just do D4 then.
And it will be just his strength.
Okay, so he does 6 points of bludgeoning damage to the Dark Mantle. So
Do I feel that on my head?
yes. Yeah, you definitely have a little bit of a ringing in your ears, and you feel like a soft thud against your head. Because it's like, luckily the Dark Mantle cushions your head from... Yeah, it kind of works out. Cool. And then, yeah, he's just gonna... He will look at... let's see, what distance are we at from Dawn here? He's gonna look back at you, Dawn, and he is gonna say, well, alright, lad, you wanna help your friend, or just stand around with your thumb up your ass and inspire you? So, you get a D12 Bardic Inspiration.
Wow.
What a lovely inspiration.
What a lad. What an absolute lad.
I hate that so fucking much.
And next up is the Dark Mantle, who is going to continue to crush your head. So, because you are blinded, he has advantage against you. Okay. 22, I think, is gonna hit.
22,
maybe?
Yeah, 22 does hit me, yeah.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh my goodness.
Emmy! I'm sorry.
I think that's fair. My head is being crushed, so,
It begins to, like, you basically feel like, you know how octopuses have those little, like, beaks? You basically feel this, like, 4-pronged beak that is, like, crushing into your head, and you pass out, yeah.
You said I was suffocating, right?
Yep, so per the stat block, you are blinded and unable to breathe when it is attached to you.
Right, but now that I'm at 0 HP, I need to see what happens when you're unconscious but also suffocating. Hold on.
Yeah, we should probably look that up.
Let me see. Because I can't hold my... Let's see. I cannot regain hit points or be stabilized until I can breathe again. If it starts suffocating, it has 2 rounds to reach air before it drops to 0 hit points. I'm already at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually say that like I like die instantly because I don't.
Yeah, I don't think you would instantly die. Okay.
It says it can't regain hit points or be stabilized.
Right.
Okay.
So that means
we can't
even if
open
I
up
roll
your
3
airways.
Successes,
Right.
Or the only thing that could save you
successes,
is
I
rolling
can't
a nat 20 right now for a death save, right?
No, because I can't regain hit points.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all right,
I
cool.
just have to keep rolling death
Great.
saves until I die or can breathe.
Yeah. Cool. So Clover, Ego's body collapses to the ground,
No.
and this like, oh, go ahead.
They get hit with the mannequin. And then they lurch forward and they hit their head on the mannequin in front of them. So all Clover sees is bonk, bonk, and then they just fall over.
Yeah, and you can see that like this creature that's wrapped around her head, like the tentacles are like wrapping around their neck, and like you can see tightening, and like the flesh is being like pinched underneath, like tightening a lot.
Does this thing look like hurt at all? Like, does it look like it's struggling, or does it look pretty okay?
It looks hungry. But I mean, it got like bonked, but it's not like not really all that hurt.
Damn. I'm gonna roll.
Oh, the crunching noises in Sirenscape. The Dark Mantle crunches.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to get this off of me. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she's gonna try either hold her action because I am not strong to either help someone or someone help me get this thing off of him.
Okay, so basically once there's another person around to pull the thing off, one of you is going to make a strength check with advantage.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Alright, anything else you want to do?
I don't think I think that's... I think I'll just call out to the party my intentions, so everyone's on the same page.
Okay, so you're like, help, I have to get this thing off!
Someone help me! Someone help me!
Alrighty, next up is Dove. Oh no. It's not picking up any audio now.
Damn, that's loud.
I saw that though. I saw that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This laptop is
It was working before when you came back in.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just help Clover with that. I'm gonna maybe give her advantage on a strength check.
What's your strength?
-1.
Mine too!
Oh, yay! Okay, so it's equal opportunity.
Alright.
Well, so here's the thing, Clover, do you want to roll with advantage knowing what happens if you roll a nat 20, or do you want to give Dove advantage?
I was just going to say no, because if I nat 20, I have to re-roll. So I want
the lowest of
and
the
take
three,
the lowest of the 3. So I don't want to do that. I want to give her the advantage.
Okay.
Because I have bad luck.
Okay, let me see. Alright, let me roll. I'm using an online roller today. Okay, with advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 14 minus 1, a 13.
That is exactly what you needed to remove the Dark Mantle. That was your DC. So you can spend your action, the two of you, grabbing at this thing's tentacles and like pulling on like the pointed head, and eventually it will pop off of Ego, who you can see underneath their hair is covered in dark mantle slobber and a little bit of blood, and there are like little sucker marks all over their face and neck, like a bunch of little hickeys from this thing's tentacles, as well as like pincer like scritches at 4 different points on her head. And she's passed out, but she's no longer suffocating. She, like, her unconscious body probably takes like a little gasp of air.
Does Dove have healing word?
Let me check. Let me see.
Can we get him to, like, alive?
If you have a bonus action, yeah.
I do. Yeah, with my bonus action. I want to whisper in her ear. Pain for fashion. Pain and fashion. Come on. Wake up.
Pain and fashion.
I'm just gonna cast that on you, so that'll be 1d4 plus 4. So that's 6. 6 points.
It's like it's not my HP. Let's go.
There you go.
Thank you,
You guys
Dove.
had a very interesting, 6 seconds so far.
Yeah. And hey, what do you know? Just in time for your turn, you are lying on the ground, but you can breathe and you are conscious. And you can see that, basically, right on top of you, the girlies are, have just, pulled this thing off of your head. And, it's just kind of, hovering there menacingly.
Hovering?
Yeah, it flies.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yep, it can fly. I think this thing can basically octopus in the air.
It's like jellyfishing.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to get to my feet.
Cool.
You vile, disgusting thing. How dare you pretend to be a witch's hat? And then I'm gonna stab it.
Nice! Roll an attack. Oh, wait. You don't have your weapons. What are you stabbing it with? You guys have no weapons?
I took a kitchen knife.
You did? Okay, yes, you can use that as a dagger.
Yes, I did. I took a kitchen knife. I'm gonna do it like all the anime girls do, where they hold it in 2 hands and they're like, ah!
Yeah.
So 14?
That will hit. Roll your damage. You can treat it like a dagger.
6.
Oh, you do not like that. Yeah, you stab right into his whole mantle that spreads out. And
Dark one? The dark one?
Thank you for that. I mean the fleshy membrane bit that connects all the tentacles. Is his fleshy membrane you stab into, and it lets out this squelching screech noise as you do that. He didn't like it. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
And we have blood for blood. I could have hexed it, but I realized too late. So trying to remember. Can you just refresh me, because it latched onto me last session?
Yes.
Was the grapple something that I made a check for, or did it grapple me automatically because it hit me?
It grapples because it hits you.
Okay. In that case, I will, now that I have a knife in my hand that's drawn blood, I'm going to start humming a really fucked up little children's rhyme, and I'm gonna start a blade song.
Okay.
And then they very quickly get very deft with this kitchen knife, and they twirl it and get it into a reverse grip.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You're vibing now, but it's also scary. Yeah, time to shank. Excellent. Next up is going to be Aurum. A lot just happened in the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But Ego's conscious.
Hey, Dawn, can I,
Hair sticking to her face.
can I hit you so I can get over there to help our friends?
What?
Can I hit you so I can get over there to help our friends?
Why do you need to hit me?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike and I'm gonna try to hit Dawn so I can double my movement.
Okay. Does that require material components? Because you guys can't cast
that's a good
anything that
question.
requires material components right now. Because you don't have any of your stuff.
Zephyr Strike?
That's just verbal. That's just verbal.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
verbal.
Yep, so then go ahead and roll for an attack. And then, Dawn, what is your armor class without any armor?
Like 10?
Oh, you don't have a dex modifier?
No.
Okay.
I think it's
Damn.
It's 10.
That's 24 to hit.
Yeah. Hey, we've come full circle. Now you're doing party on party damage, Jamie.
Listen.
Oh my god.
In fact, 2 games in a row now you've done that. And you did it on the Tuesday game too.
That's 11 points of damage. Because I rolled high. But
Is there not a better thing that could have been done here?
20. 40. 55. Perfect. I can get right next to it. I'll offhand attack it.
Okay. Go for it.
You're gonna do more damage to Dawn!
I am. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 5 damage.
What the fuck?
Owie. Yeah, you claw right into this thing. And it screeches and like quivers in pain, like stumbles a bit in the air. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope,
Would
that
you
was
like
my
to
action
kill
and my
me
bonus
too?
action.
Yeah, do you want to like kick Ego like in
Listen,
the face?
that was the only way for me to be able to hit the fucking monster, okay?
You can just dash over there and hit it next time!
It's
so
fine.
funny.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so what does it look like when you cast Zephyr Strike?
Oh, I say something,
Zoomies.
yeah, zoomies. I say zoomies, and air kind of swirls around me and around my legs, and then condenses around my hand initially until I attack, and then once I attack, it rushes down my arms to my legs, and I can move double my speed.
Nice. Dawn, you just got clawed, and there's like your the little like tunic that you kind of found yourself in. It's not your suit, of course. That's long gone. Is like completely slashed. Like you're bleeding. You got clawed. But hey, the whole party's over there now. The dark mantle's still up, but not looking great. What do you want to do?
So sorry.
Don goes and then goes over here, and he sits on this box and passes his turn. And the whole time he's just like, I want you to see this.
Well, if there's anything else that you want to do that's not combat, do keep in mind that for the next 10 minutes, you have a D12 of Bardic Inspiration.
You are right.
Yeah. Excellent. Sam is up next. Does this require components? Let me look this up.
He's so mad right now.
I'm so sorry. I rolled really high damage.
Okay. So, Dawn, would you say that you find Orem distasteful right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so Sam is gonna jump on over there, and is gonna pluck a hair out of Orem's mane.
Ow! What the hell, man? What are you doing?
And he'll look over at you, Dawn. Actually, he's gonna jump back over. He's got movement. He's got ups. And he'll look at you and says, I know your friend just like hit you, but your attitude is downright awful right now. I think it's time for a timeout. And he banishes you. So you're going to roll a what is it? A charisma saving throw.
What is happening?
Yeah, he's gonna banish Dawn.
Yeah, I make the save at advantage because. So.
Oh well. So, no, you don't.
How?
Because you serve him and you have to obey him.
Oh, fuck no.
So you just make a straight save.
Okay.
And you agreed to become his servant.
Well, that's an 18.
All of you hear like a little pop, and Dawn is gone.
You know
Dawn.
what? He doesn't want to be here anymore. So.
Honestly, Dawn's probably like kind of happy about it.
Yeah, he's kind of like, you know what?
Yeah. So Dawn, you find yourself.
Oh, the fucking Fae.
Okay, you know what? You find yourself back in Waterdeep. And
Because it takes you to your whole plane!
yeah, you find yourself back in Waterdeep, and you are standing outside of your bank where you work. And it's just like it seems to be the middle of the day, maybe like a little bit after lunchtime. And it's just the average hustle and bustle of the city in midday.
Kind of fucking late.
Oh my god. Love that.
He's like,
if we wait a minute, you're there forever.
yeah, he's like, this went amazingly.
Yeah.
God.
So that's Sam's turn.
You're like naked in the middle of the street.
He's in a tunic.
He's in like a tunic, like basically those like long like
Slinging though.
yeah, the like tunics that like people will wear under armor as like padding.
Okay, all right, that's a little bit.
Yeah,
better.
he's not fully naked, and Sam also now has like a toga on.
I'm telling you because he'll pull you back. Just go rob a bank right now.
And you know
Rob a bank right
you know
now because
what?
it's-
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say he cast it at 5th level and banishes himself too, and goes right there with you.
What? He's originally from the material plane?
He can just choose to go there with Dawn.
Wow.
He can literally just choose to go. He's gonna go there with you.
What
So-
This makes it less happy. This makes it less fun.
Yeah. So,
Oh my God.
we're just gonna.
Oh.
So they're gone. Next up is the Dark Mantle. And the Dark Mantle is going to use its action to cast the Darkness Aura. So within 15 feet around it, it becomes pitch dark. So,
It's pretty dark.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. And there. So in that whole like space around it, it's just like a circle of pitch darkness. For those of you who have dark vision, you cannot see through this darkness. And it's gonna let out a screech because it's scared and it's not happy. And it's gonna try to fly up and away from all of you. So all of you who are there can make attacks of opportunity. If you want, you do so at disadvantage because you cannot see it.
I don't think you can make attacks of opportunity on things you can't see.
I think you can, because you can make them on, like, invisible creatures. It's usually just a disadvantage if you can't see them, right?
Let me see. I've always wondered about this.
I believe you are technically allowed to make an attack, but you have to choose, because normally you're not supposed, like, you can't see where it goes. You have to choose the square where you think it is.
It says you can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach.
Oh, okay, so then you don't get to make anything, and he's just gonna fly
I've
away.
always wondered that about invisibility, but that is technically what it says for opportunity attacks.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's gonna fly... Well, you guys don't see where it flies, so... You don't know. Well, you kind of do, because there's a giant hovering sphere of darkness that appears, like, over here. Oh, wrong
That
layer.
is true.
Token layer.
Oh, Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody.
Oh, we got a raid? Wow. Oh my god, thanks, y'all. Thank you, Fuzka. Welcome, everybody.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine and great.
It's great.
Clover.
I can't believe that Sam brought 15 water Davians into this room.
I know, right? That's crazy. He replaced the two of them with just 15 random people who are now screaming in terror because they've been removed from their homes and their lives and their families. Yeah, so Clover. There's a ball of darkness in the corner. It's actually near the stairs that you guys came down.
I don't think there's anything I can do, so I guess I will just hold an action to chill touch if I see it.
Okay, cool. Dove. Ball of darkness in the corner.
Right. I've been looking at this. I think... So, Vicious Mockery, the target just must hear me, and it doesn't need to understand me. So I'm gonna Vicious Mockery it. And
yeah, what do you say? Do I need to roll something?
Yeah, you're gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Let me pull out my bard taunts. I have some bard taunts in here.
Oh wow, we love it.
Let's see if any of these work.
So Vicious Mockery is a creature you can see within range.
It's a Vicious Mockery. I have it. Oh, what? You can see within range and it must hear you? Dang it. Okay, so screw that. I'll just scream a taunt and it will not go through, but that's okay. What about... everything is C within range, so I'm just going to prep my, Primal Savagery.
Yeah.
Because that's such a wide sphere. I don't even think it'll be just disadvantage. I think it'd be, no way. Maybe she's just chaotic enough. You know what? She's just chaotic enough. I'm gonna run into what I think is the center. And take this, and I'm just gonna, my claws go out, and my, hands go black, and I'm just and I, claw into the floor and scamper in, and I'm just gonna aim for what I think is the center. And just,
okay, so roll me a D100, and I'll say that if you get, under a 25, you hit it. If you get over a 25, you're gonna miss.
Okay.
Or, well, you'll be able to make your attack, otherwise you'll completely whiff.
45, so no.
No, yeah, you, lash out and strike air. You probably, catch a little bit of the stairs and, scratch against that, but...
Oh, I got it! And I'm, scratching it, the acid's, wreaking havoc on the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Next up is gonna be Ego. I'm gonna put you... over here, Dove. Just so that you're in the darkness.
Alright.
Dove just yeeted herself into the darkness.
Yeah.
Sam and Dawn are gone.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to read where this is in a spell. I've been trying to find it. Because I want to try and summon karma back to me.
Okay.
But I believe to do that, I need to use my full action. So, yeah. I'm debating whether or not I should do that and use my turn, or just attack. My firebolt is just a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Would I also be rolling a D100?
Yeah. 25, if it gets under 25, you can make an attack roll. If it's over that, you will whiff.
Alright. Then I think it's better because if I miss with a firebolt, this hut is made of wood, and I will set Bavlorna's house on fire.
It's very soggy wood.
It is very soggy wood.
Yeah.
But do I want to take the risk of burning Bavlorna's house down? Not today. Not yet. Personally. So I'm going to Shamalama Ding Dong. I'm going to be like, Karma, I don't know where you are. I wanted you to watch my things, but I need you back here. And I make the motion as if I'm reaching up into my hat. And I realize that my hat isn't there, which makes me go like, ugh. And I like pull out a bit of my hair and it turns into dust that I blow out 30 feet-ish in front of me. So into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Karma is a bat. Karma has blind sight.
Oh, okay.
And I will just say, Karma, I know you can't see, really, but please try and direct someone to hitting that thing, that vile, disgusting thing. And I will have Karma use the help action to give someone a straight roll on the attack and try and guide them, because Karma can see it with echolocation.
Okay, yeah, so basically, like, Karma can be in that little sphere of darkness and can basically be, like, lightly screeching, so people can hear it. They won't need to roll the D100. They'll be able to kind of have an idea of where the thing is.
Could I try with my held action?
And the next...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the next attack will be a straight roll, because the help action will give advantage, so that cancels out the blind.
Yeah, you can release that.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's a 60-foot blind sight.
I was gonna have a shit.
Karma sees everything.
Karma. I hear.
It's not an at 20, thank God, but it is an 18 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah, that's super gonna hit.
That is going to be 5 necrotic damage as a spectral cat claw clamps on it.
Conveniently for you, it had 5 hit points left, so as your spectral claw shoots out from you into the darkness, it vanishes for a moment, and you think like, did I just miss? And then the darkness flickers and vanishes. Shortly thereafter, you see the body of this horrible, like, floating octopus, this dark mantle, thud to the ground, with Karma quickly flying out of the way of its body. It lets out one final, like, burbling screech, and actually, like, kind of vomits, like, ejects the contents of its stomach onto the ground beneath it. You see some objects come out, and it is slain. And we are out of combat. Just like a quick sidebar, Dawn. You're in Waterdeep. Sam's there with you, and he's just looking at you.
What is your problem?
I think I could ask you the same question.
You really can't.
You know, you might not remember when I told you this several years ago when you were a child, but now that you're mine, you do have to follow certain tenets if you want to keep your power and stay in my good graces. One of which is sort of like, you know, being like a beacon for people who are despairing and sitting on your ass while your friends are trying to save each other. Not really embodying the whole be the light tenet.
He slashed me across the chest. You know how I feel on a scale of like 1 to 18 right now? I'm sitting at about a 7. It's not that nice.
Right, I'm sure it's not, but you know, you can always choose to be the bigger person, or, better yet, get payback later. After all, Ego wasn't the one that hurt you. It was Aurum. Why don't you put whatever little brain is rattling around in that thick skull of yours to work and try to think of a way to get back at him? That's what I would do.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody has just been dragging me around and talking shit about me, like, non-stop. And I'm starting to get sick of the whimsy.
You might be sick of the whimsy, but at the end of the day, you're helping them, aren't you?
Oh, you don't make it any better.
You might not feel the whimsy, but surely somebody with as many family members as yourself can understand that there's something noble to be said about somebody who sticks up for their family, whether they're of blood relation or otherwise. We've got about 6 seconds until I have to send us back or you're stuck here, and frankly, it would be way more fun to send you back, so any last words? 5?
No, I fucking hate you so much.
3, 2, and he snaps his fingers, drops concentration on the banishment, and sends you both back to the Feywild. So you guys bamf back. So for the rest of you, there is almost a minute's worth of time where Sam and Dawn are just gone. But they pop back after, what would that be, 54 seconds?
There probably was some, like, where did Sam and Dawn go? But also, Ego's not the one to say that. Ego calls for Karma and is like, Karma, they took my... I'm holding this bat. The bat's pressed against my face with the wings wrapped around it. And I'm like, Karma, they took my...
Yeah, so you feel Karma has those, like, little, like, single-digit claws that they use to, like, latch onto things when they're... Because bats can also climb. And she, like, latches onto you, and you can feel her little tongue is, like, lapping up the blood on your face. Like the blood and dark mantle spittle and like a little bit of your sweat.
I know that you're not a vampire bat, but drink deep of the blood and become strong, Karma, please, so that you can destroy my enemies that took my
Cute. Yeah, you get a sense of like care, protect, like mist you.
I'm sitting on the floor. Or more, I'm doing the, like, anime girl, like, kneel on the floor. That looks uncomfortable as hell.
It's not possible. I don't believe it's possible.
But I'm doing that.
Yeah. Cool, what's everybody else doing?
Yeah, that's me.
Darkness drops and I stand like up out of Primal Savager. I'm just gonna be like, good job, guys. We equally did great work, you know? That was great. I know you guys didn't see it because it's in the darkness, but like, really got a numbering on them there, you know? She's gonna just awkwardly walk back to everyone.
Oh, you did
Hey,
really
Dawn,
good,
I'm
Dawn.
sorry. Oh, crap. Where's Dawn? Where'd Dawn go?
What happened out of character? Because Kristy was away from camera. What the hell happened?
Okay, yeah, so you mean with Dawn?
Yeah, like what's going on there?
Oh, okay, so Dawn, after he got slashed, Aurum slashed Dawn to use, like, Zephyr Strike to get over there to hit the thing. And then Dawn was like, fuck this, and sat down on a crate and gave up his turn. So then he's at the bottom and Sam is first. So Sam looked over and was like, I don't like your attitude. Time out, and cast Banishment on him, but then also chose to banish himself along with him and just kind of, like, tagged along with...
I just missed the context of the start of that altercation. Thank you.
Yeah, so they were briefly back in Waterdeep, like in front of Dawn's bank that he works at.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hit him pretty hard. I didn't mean to. I probably won't do it again because I was actually trying to not hit him, but he flinched.
Why did you hit him?
To get over to help you guys.
Hatred and hell on planet Earth.
Maybe next time.
I'm
let's not
continuing
hit
to cry
each
into a
other.
bat.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do it again. I hit him pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna apologize, but he's not here. He left, I guess.
I'm gonna start looking around for Dawn and Sam because I don't know where they are.
About 10 seconds after you start doing that, they pop back into existence exactly where they were, which is Here. And here.
You guys okay?
No.
What happened?
Whoa, hey, you came back. Welcome back.
I'm Peachy Keen. Thank you for asking, Clover. You're so polite. What a sweetheart.
I was really worried. You just disappeared.
I was
Oh,
in
you don't
hell.
have to worry about me, but thank you. I'm so glad that I occupy a space in your heart.
Of course.
You
That
should-
you would worry about me.
Of course.
He shouldn't. He's a snake and a rat.
Dawn,
No, I'm not. I'm a satyr.
Dawn, what's wrong?
Let me give you a play-by-play.
Okay.
Be me, minding your own business, seeing your friend Ish get attacked, and then a random dude that you met not even that long ago, some forest hobo, slashes you across the chest.
Hey, I'm not a hobo, first of all.
And then you get yoinked out of existence and plopped down right in front of your bank and then chastised by that guy. I'm not happy right now.
Well, I just want to say I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hit you that hard.
You should have gotten banished.
Well,
Like, actually, legitimately. This is fucked up.
I don't even really know what that means, but yeah, do it to me next time.
See?
With
He
pleasure.
volunteers.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just don't do it to him, I guess, because
Oh, I plan to do whatever I want with you. You've already agreed to my terms. Don't worry about that.
of course, you helped me out of the cage.
It's actually fucking sucks.
I actually did not help you out of the cage.
Oh no,
I
you healed
your
me.
wounds.
That's right. I have a bad memory.
That's quite all right.
This actually fucking sucks. Is Ego dead?
Look in-game chat for what Ego is doing into a bat.
Just like melting like a slime, crying.
The hair is stuck to the floor. All of my will to live is gone. However, Ego would eventually want to go see if that Dark Mantle's body is even serviceable as a hat, and then probably notice what things it vomited up.
Yeah, that too. For Dub.
But yeah, it's kind of just the hair is just stuck to her face, like, and they're just like, and it just smears hair. They look disgusting and they don't care.
Yeah, so you head over there to the Dark Mantle body. Roll me a D100.
Okay. Here it comes, guys. The Vorpal sword.
Yeah.
I rolled a 100.
You rolled a 100?
I rolled a 100.
The Dark Mantle's in pretty good shape. It's slimy, it's a little bloody. It has, like, some holes in it from being maimed. There's a couple little, like, you see, like, 4 little, like, claw marks where the flesh has kind of, like, turned withery gray, but for the most part, it's quite serviceable as a hat.
Wind. Stuff all my hair up inside of its body. And then I guess it's got the little tentacles that just hang down now, so now I got, like, a cool octopus hat.
Yeah, and you know, if you want, like, as rigor mortis sets in, you can shape it however you want since you rolled a 100. And the threshold was 50 above, it's serviceable. Below 50, it's not serviceable as a hat, but you rolled 100, so shape it however you want. Within
give it that
reason of
light-
what flesh can do.
I give it that nice, just natural cone curve.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah.
witch's hat.
Yeah.
Money
And then
use-
I return. I hunch and I'm like, yes.
I'm gonna use 5 of my lay on hands for me and 5 for Ego.
Nice.
Oh, Don, you could save it for yourself. It's okay. I got everything that I need.
He like stares down at you super deadpan, just like, and then just looks back up.
Well, so if I say that, do you still heal me or
Yes.
do you? Okay.
It is very much a, I'm doing this now. We are not discussing it.
Fine, you
Um,
said.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
So for Dove and Ego, I believe you guys were going over to look at what items were ejected from its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so the two of you see in a pile of like bile and saliva, the first thing that you see is a little wooden mouse figurine.
Oh,
You also see,
These might be trinkets.
they are trinkets, a pixie's winter jacket that's lined with little fox furs.
oh, cute.
Where's our loot?
Hold on, I'll put them into the loot.
Oh, okay.
So, Pixie's winter jacket lined with fox fur, and then, where is that mouse? The wooden mouse figurine squeaks when you hold it.
Oh my god, it's a cat toy, Clover.
And a sprig of rosemary wrapped with a ribbon at one end. And you also see, in the, spit pile, this big, thick leather strip that has, little gemstones arranged in, writing. With, it has, a little buckle on one end.
Belt. All of us standing over this, belt.
It could be belt-like.
Belt-like?
I can't identify right now. I don't have my...
Does it? You said it had writing on it?
There's,
It has gemstones on it,
They're gemstones that are arranged... Are you good? If you look at it, you can see that it basically says mismatch.
Oh.
I will put that into lore dumps for you. But this is big. It's quite thick. And it's pretty long, probably 5 feet long.
A 5-foot-long belt? Is that what you're saying?
A 5 foot long It is a 5 foot long, thick strip of leather with rhinestones and crystals that say mismatch. It's a little bit chewed up and worn. It has a buckle on one end and holes on the other. So it could be a belt.
Belt but a 5 foot.
Ego, you know magical things. Is this magical? It's got so many pretty things on it. And why does it say mismatch?
Honestly, I thought maybe that was someone's name.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, that's the unfortunate thing with common tongue is miss could either imply missing, not hitting, or it could mean, a woman of a particular marital state. But I think it's most definitely magical.
Right? It's too fancy. Maybe it is.
Ego who just wants it. It's definitely magical.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know anything about that.
I can't say for sure until I get my things back, and I put karma onto the rim of my new hat where they hang upside down so that I can look at them in the eye. Do you know where our things are after we fell?
Yeah, so karma sends you mental imagery and ideas of
a little bad.
Pink. First you kind of get images of the tollways, those circuitous paths of wooden walkways, and then you get an image of a massive tree stump.
Right.
For karma it was 1,000,000 miles tall.
And that's what we're in.
No, you're
No.
Well, you don't.
No.
Well, no, you do know because you were outside of it. You're not in a giant tree.
No,
you're in a
not.
building.
We're not. That's there. We talked about that last session. The big tree is not her hut.
No.
The big tree is where
The
they vibe.
Yeah.
It's where
Yes.
the Herringon vibe.
I'm going to pick up the weird belt and drape it around my neck and just be all playfully like, oh, how do you do? Look at my gem.
Wow, that's a really cool necklace.
I think so. I think it makes me quite ladylike. I'm gonna look at Ego and see if Ego says anything, like if they want it. I'm obviously being very playful with it, so.
You look rather regal.
Hey, I was just thinking that word too.
Well,
Great
thank you. Yeah, now it's making me uncomfortable. Here, I'm gonna like put it on Ego's.
That's too heavy. You hold it.
Because I can't reach. I'm just gonna like lasso
Now
it.
I have a leather belt, scarf, and a dark mantle hat. I look great. Hey, for everyone else, possibly Don, who's got his clothes falling to tatters, maybe something from one of the other mannequins? It looks like some have some cloaks.
Yeah,
What
what
happened?
One that has a
mannequins
dress.
have.
Let's see, if I move my token away...
Yeah, so there
it
are
looks like, yeah, there's some cloaks. This one has like what looks like a nice like coat with a like little wool thing or something maybe.
Yeah, there's 4 medium-sized mannequins and 3 small size. 6 of those mannequins total have shoddy, like home hand-stitched garments, very like roughly put together. The one that the dark mantle was on, that Sam used to like swang at it, is just bare now.
He kind of like makes a face. It's like kind of poorly made, don't you think?
I look at your prisoner shirt that is falling to tatters.
Like, yeah, the Skyrim prisoner outfit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just I will take the green cape.
Sure. You got a green cape. It's like basically like
a green cloak.
Yeah, so it's not green because the fabric is naturally dyed green. It's green because it's covered in algae. It's not mossy. It's just algae.
That's perfect though, because I was going to get like a moss cape, so this is like one step towards that.
Yeah.
I look great right now.
It's a little crusty, little dusty.
But yeah, I mean, I guess if anyone wants something.
I'm good. I'm gonna wait till I find my pants.
You have your pants on.
Oh, I have my pants? My pants are still...
everybody...
The only person that was naked was Sam.
Yeah,
okay,
everybody
good.
still has their clothes. But
I
you
don't
just don't
even-
have any armor.
I like the idea that someone says that, like, you're wearing your pants.
I didn't even realize I had my pants on. They're so
listen.
poofy.
But yeah,
They look very
it's like I'm
comfortable.
wearing nothing at all.
Yeah, I'm not wearing anything. I just have no, I didn't even realize. Thanks for telling me. I'm not worried.
Okay, so judging by the map, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like we have one door on the left, because we're looking at it top down, 3 on the right where I am, 1 to the south, and is that a trap door that I see as well?
Yep, there and there. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So we have a lot of different options here. And actually, because it would be a component for one of my spells, and I don't have my component pouch right now, I see all of these broken plates and stuff. Was there any moldy food?
Yes.
I am going to take some moldy food because that is literally a spell component.
You also like walked through like the kitchens and the dining room, so you can have yeah. There's like
I realized that
being that you've been looking for like moldy food, you would notice that in like a lot of rooms there's like dishes piled up. Like somebody was like eating and doing stuff down there and just didn't feel like doing their dishes and just left them.
Yeah, let's see.
If that's okay, could I find water?
I mean, there's a whole pool. There's a whole pool in the middle of the room.
Cool. Now I have a means to do Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, it's not. It's. Well, so here's the thing. That water is Let me get you the description specifically. So within, there's like this stagnant water that is in this recessed pool. It's lined with like moldy clay tiles. And it goes to a depth of about 1 foot. And from the center of the pool, there's like a stone well that has just this horrible, like, pungent odor coming out of it. And then you're basically 10 foot up because the floorboards, like the wooden floorboards of the room, form well, it's not 10 foot. It's, hold on, sorry. The pool.
5.
But, okay, so, hold on, sorry. There's like, they'd be giving me all these measurements for the little well and for all of the 10 foot wide raised walkway around. No, okay, yeah, it's like 5 feet down. So yeah, you can like flitter down there and scoop up some nasty water.
I kind of want to look in the well. What do you guys think?
Oh, there's also the little staircase. My bee, guys.
There's a lot of things to look at for sure. I'm going to just quickly see if I can scavenge some more spell components. If you want to look in the well,
Yeah, I'll fly over.
be her
the well
guest,
as well.
I suppose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go wandering into the water.
I'm gonna hover
I'll
beside.
figure out what spell components
you.
I'm looking for in a second.
I'm not touching the water.
No, I'm right in that water, getting my pants
Okay.
wet.
Yeah, so that's where you guys are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the water is like kind of warm.
It's pee.
It's pee.
Gross.
It's pee. Yeah, and as you're standing in there, you actually can see that, like, also in this pool, there's like a mirror standing there and a lily pad over there, as well as the well that's in the center.
Oh.
Let's see. So you can make your way down those little stairs there, and yeah, are you looking into that well, or are you just standing in the pool?
I'm looking into the well.
Yeah, it's filled with like still water, calm water, almost full to the brim, and it's kind of stinky.
Does it seem like the same water that he's standing in?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. It's dark in it, but it's water.
Can I splash it?
You splash the water?
Yeah, I splash on it.
Okay, hold on a second.
Here we go.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm the worst person to put things in front of.
Well, I was literally debating if I want the well water or the swamp water.
Okay.
Oh, it's music though.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No, you're good.
Dove, what are you doing? Dove?
Dove?
I don't know if she can hear us.
I
Oh,
don't think she can hear us either.
hello.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Oh, hi.
My internet just dipped out.
How's that?
That's weird. You were here the whole time.
Yeah, you didn't disconnect from the call.
Weird. Was I frozen?
No.
No,
No, we're just watching you.
you're just looking at your desk.
That's so weird. Sorry, y'all.
I
Please
was just-
repeat.
I was just asking what Dove is
Silent.
doing.
Some people are
What's
searching the
Yeah, sorry. I
room.
was reading something because Jamie did a thing, and so Ego is searching the room for additional spell components.
Gotcha.
Clover and Oram are investigating the well that's in the center of the pool. And then I believe Dawn, what are you doing? And then what is Dove doing?
If Ego points out the trap door, I kind of want to go check that out.
Okay, we'll get to that in a
Yeah.
second.
I'll
and
walk
then-
with you and look on that side of the room, so that you
And
can
then
do that.
Dove, you've got the pool in the middle. There's a mirror in one end, a lily pad in another, 3 doors on your right, 1 door on your left, a trap door, and a regular door to the south, and random
Okay.
crap all over the room.
I'm gonna check out the mirror.
Okay, so I'm gonna move through to like all different people through all of this. So just bear with me a second.
Yeah.
So for Orem, you like splash your hand in it, and your like skin tingles a little bit. It's kind of uncomfortable.
That's bad water. Don't touch that water. I don't know what's in it, but don't touch it.
Why is it bad?
Made my hand tingle. Look at my hand. Look real close to my hand.
You can get back to me, but I think she's naturally gonna just cast detect magic with her invocation.
Okay, so
So her eyes flash and do like the cat reflection eye.
Okay, yeah. So that's gonna do some things. I'm gonna bounce to one other person,
go
come
ahead.
back to you, and then go to some other people.
Yep.
So, Dove, you see in this pool that there is this tall, dirty, like freestanding mirror in an oval frame. You go over to take a look at it. And it's just there, like the surface of it is like dirty and smudged. You can barely even see your reflection in it. Do you do anything? Are you just looking at it?
Yeah. It's just smudged, you said?
Yeah, it's just like a smudged, dirty mirror sitting in the water here.
There's gotta be something to this thing. Why is there a mirror sitting in this water? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to, like, break it. That's rude, though, probably.
That's bad luck, girl.
That's true. In the Feywild, that's probably...
Clean it.
So, as you're looking at it and you're saying, like, why is this mirror here? Clover, you activate your detect magic, and you don't really notice anything exuding from the well itself, but you catch a little twinkle out of the corner of your eye, and you would notice that there is a faint sort of like yellowy orange glow around the mirror that you recognize as conjuration magic.
Okay.
And additionally,
conjuration.
I gotta look up what this.
I definitely let Dove know before she touches or breaks it that it's emitting some sort of like conjuration aura.
And
magical.
Then you see another little glimmer out of to the other side, and that lily pad has a sort of brownish glow to it that you recognize as transmutation magic.
I also let everyone know.
I'm also within that aura if the mismatch belt would glow.
It does not.
Okay.
Nope.
And it's just a cool looking belt.
Just a cool belt.
Heck yeah.
Can I try to rub the mirror to like clear it up for like a small piece of it?
Yeah.
Dove doesn't understand what conjuration magic is, so she's just gonna be like, okay.
Yep, you rub it. It wipes away a little bit of like the grime. You can see yourself a little better in it. It's still a mirror.
Dove's just gonna shrug and be like, ah. And then she's gonna go over to the lily pad and just sit on it.
Yeah. It's just like kind of bobbing there in the water. It's like a 10-foot diameter, like it's like a big leaf floating in the water. You can see it has like those little like the little tendril like roots that are kind of splayed out like underneath it as it's floating on the water because the water's only like a foot deep. So yes, Orem, the water is tingly, but not magical. Okay. But the other two things in the pool are giving off magical auras. For Ego, you are looking for any magical components. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I am. Things that I think might possibly be in here. for my unseen servant, I need a bit of string and wood.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
That is easily gatherable.
Yeah.
Cool. And then a little bit trickier. For my where is it? Where is it? Not shield. Why did I just lose? For my sleep spell, I have 3 options. A cricket, which is what I've been using. Rose petals. If not, I might be able to ask Dove. I think maybe Dove can druid craft. Or a pinch of fine sand.
I'll make whatever you need me to make. I'll druid craft it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to rely on some druid crafting for some rose petals because there's dirt in here, but like fine sand specifically,
sand
no, I would say not quite there. It's more like sludgy, dirty muck.
I'll make like a rose bloom in my hand. Be like,
if that is possible with druidcraft and the rose doesn't disappear after.
I like the idea that little plants that get druid crafted can stay.
Okay.
You know?
What color do you make a classic red rose?
I'll make it purple.
I pluck all of the petals off of it, and they turn a little bit darker purple, almost black when I take them. But that's me, and I walk over here with Dawn, but Dawn said he was going to look at this trapdoor, so I think what happens is, while we're walking around the edge of the pool, we come around, so I'm actually probably more like on this side of Dawn, maybe. Since you went to go sit over there, you go and craft it and just hand it over to me over the little wall here.
Yeah, Dawn, there is a trapdoor in the floor there.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Does it look like it's, like, kept shut by, like, a lock or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It might have like a
latch.
bolt or like a latch, but not like a padlock that you need a key. It's just more like a mechanism that you could slide open from the inside to unlock it.
Cool. I'm gonna like bend down, get on my knees, and sort of like just open it slightly and see if I can see anything on the other side.
Yeah, as you open it, you are the air in instantly finger of death. Goodbye.
Silvery barbs.
The air silvery barbs. Get fucked. In this cottage, like the air's been like a little bit stale, and as you open it, the air is still stale because it's a swamp, but it's a little bit fresher because you are looking out into the outdoors. You see 4 flights of wooden stairs descending beneath you, and ever so faintly at the bottom, you can see that there's water. And as you kind of like look out, you can actually see like the thick wooden stilts that support this building that you're in, and you are surrounded by a dense fog beyond that.
All right. So then he'll lean up and he'll say, "It looks like the trapdoor leads out, at least into the swamp below.
That's good.
But it's outside.
Okay.
Outside is good.
Outside's good.
Which is great because I'm ready to go."
Honestly, me as well. All of our things aren't here, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Oram.
Hey.
What's in all these rooms?
Oh, sorry, what was that, Dove?
I'm just so curious. What's in all these rooms? I feel weird leaving without it being explored, but I guess
you can do that. You can explore them.
We will be back. We will be back here when we are ready to deal with Bevlorna, and then we can explore to our heart's content. But we don't have our things.
Yeah. Okay.
Oram, roll me a nature check.
All right.
Go Ranger, go Ranger, go. Go Ranger, go Ranger, go.
4.
I have proficiency, but it's a +0, so that's an 8.
Yeah, no, you're not sure. You're not sure why this water tingles when you touch it. The water that's at your feet doesn't tingle, but
Is
the
it
water
like-
in the well does.
Is the well deep?
Hard to say. It's dark inside.
It's dark inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's bright.
I mean, it's like it goes up like 10 feet, so you kind of had to like hoist yourself up to be able to like dip your hand in.
What happens if I put my whole arm in?
Spray machines.
You put your whole arm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's your whole arm tingles and you don't feel a bottom.
Did the well did the well have magic on it, or it was the mirror that had conjuration?
Mirror, yeah.
No, the well didn't have magic on it.
That's weirder.
It's bright. For real.
Because I was gonna say, like, what if she can like transport to the other wells through the well? But I wonder if maybe the mirror can transport. Because you said out loud it was conjuration, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Conjuration magic is it can summon things forth, or it can. It's all about moving something to somewhere else, whether that's transporting you to a different place or transporting something to you.
Oh, you're telling me I should throw the water on the mirror?
Absolutely not. I'm saying the words that I say literally out of my mouth.
Yeah, but you said carry one thing to the other thing, and if I'm touching the water,
I said conjuration magic can carry one thing to another place. Is your name conjuration magic?
no, my name's Oro. I told you that before.
Yes.
I have a hypothesis. Why does this feel like a dressing room? Like there's a mirror and costumes right there in that corner. And then there's this lily pad you can sit on, and all these broken plates with food. And there's this little well. I don't know. Does that feel weird?
It is a very weird room altogether, but
Figured it was just because we're in a fucking weird witch hut and they aren't normal. Nothing here is normal.
normalcy is hard to define. But Bavlorna is strange.
As I look around the room, is there anything else that's magical, or just those two things that are pinging? If I fly around.
Nope. Just those. Lily pad, mirror.
Okay.
Unless you want to open the doors?
I have to knock if I open a door, so I'd rather not.
The DM tone. Oh, I want to.
I really don't want to go knocking on doors before I open them, so no thanks.
Someone else can open them for you.
That's true.
If I can get my things back, because I'm trying to remember, did I ever procure a pearl? I did, right? So
I think you did.
if I can get my things back, the next time we're here, I can use some of my mother's rituals to get a better understanding of what they do. I want to know what they do too, and I want to come back here. But
We should find our stuff.
I don't have my hat. I don't have my scissors. And I don't have my book. Or my bag. Or my clothes. So I would like to leave right now. Please.
Yeah, we can.
Or I'll destroy everything.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
That does get a chuckle out of Don.
And I've been realizing that with the prisoner clothes, we can probably see that I have little lammy feet.
Mhm.
You guys are in your normal all of you are in your normal clothes except for
normal clothes.
Because Dawn was only wearing his armor, and like
Never
the little
mind.
like tunic that comes with it. The Skyrim prisoner clothes was me being jokey. He's just wearing that like basic dressing tunic that you wear underneath like plate armor. But you guys have your clothes.
Thank God, I still have my crop top and my mesh shirt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be going crazy.
Otherwise, I would stop.
Now. Oh, sorry, fucking stop!
It's not the vibe. Stop.
But yeah, so he goes like, I would like to leave right now before I use my mind powers to blow us all up.
Okay, let's go then. Let's go find our stuff.
It's so hard to be this character and not want to smile. I love them so much. Okay.
Oh, hey, Dawn, really quick. Hey, listen, I am pretty sorry about clawing you earlier. So, when we get our stuff back, I have a gift for you.
Are you going to give him the bindle?
No, God, no, that's my bindle. Nobody else can have that. It's something in the bindle. You'll have to wait.
He squints his eyes. I don't know if I want to know what you keep in there.
A lot of stuff, actually.
Okay.
He said that.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, actually.
There's a lot of stuff in there. It's a pretty big bindle.
I'm scrolling through my inventory on D&D Beyond, and there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you don't scratch me again.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Dove, is there anything else that you would like to do while the banter's happening? You've investigated the mirror and you're vibing on the lily pad.
I feel like Dev definitely wants to do more, but
there's doors. You can open some doors.
She's a shit starter like that. Oh no!
What would Dev do?
I feel like part of that is Sam. Like, there's doors. You can open doors.
There's doors.
It's like whispered in her ear, but she can't. She doesn't know it's him or something. Yeah, it's her conscience. I mean, yeah, she might, while they're distracted, just like go over here and just like crack her, like put her ear on this, and if she doesn't hear anything, she'll just push it open a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's quiet. You don't really hear anything in there.
She's gonna just push it open, just a little crack.
Yeah, so the door to this room creaks loudly as soon as you open it. A large cupboard stands alone in this dark room. Fine scroll work frames the cupboard's two doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil.
The hourglass. Oh!
Dove's going to Narnia? That's what I heard.
Will you reveal it to me? Will you reveal the room?
Oh, right. Yes, thank you.
No worries. I'm
not
such
Narnia. Oh no.
It's Narnia. That's
we have
Narnia for sure.
A witch and a wardrobe.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my God, we do have a lion, a witch, and
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Make that the episode name. Actually, don't. We'll get copyrighted.
we can call it the Leonin, the Wizard, and the Dresser.
And the dresser.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The Leon and the Hag, the Dresser. Cute.
Yeah.
The Armor.
Perfect. I prefer that to Wizard. Disgusting.
So it's just this or more.
It is.
Open it.
It's a mimic.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much just this cupboard.
I'm gonna put my little fingers on the handle.
You said it creaked when the door opens.
The door
right?
creaked loudly the minute you opened it.
I just want to say, as you're reaching for it, there's the very soft Dove.
I look like a guilty dog. What?
Could we please go? We will be back.
Just for my heart, I just want to open this one little cabinet. Just one little cabinet. Would you be mad? To satisfy my aching, curious heart?
I'm just in the background with 2 wet paws. Like, yeah.
Please, 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 please.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last thing I want is you to be mad at me.
I cast power word kill. Using my item that I've had hidden away since the beginning of the campaign.
I'm gonna creak open a door.
Okay.
A mimic bites my head.
Yeah. So the Tarrasque awakens as you open up the cabinet.
Perfect.
But yeah,
Love it.
You can see that there isn't quite a handle, and as you try to kind of pull the doors open, they seem to be locked.
Oh.
You don't see a keyhole though. Just has these 2 doors, and then there's this circular panel of wood, and in the middle of it, you see a silver hourglass sigil, sideways.
Sideways.
Oh no! If I turn this, it's gonna start something.
Do it.
Ew. I think I need to turn this.
Oh, my apologies. It's not sideways, but the way that it is standing, the sand is in the bottom. Yes.
Yeah. Ego. Do you think something really bad would happen if I turn this upside down?
The DM's telling me to do it.
I really trust your opinion, Ego.
Why must the shadows choose me to be their emissary?
This sounds like a terrible idea.
It sounds like something that I should look at with my mother's ritual. Bavlorna is a powerful witch. She could have cursed many of her things so that only she could use them. Do you want to be cursed?
Can I look to see if there's magic over their shoulders?
In the cupboard?
Yeah, just on the cupboard, if it's emitting anything.
Nope.
Doesn't appear to be magical on the outside.
Magical?
It's not.
If you want to possibly stack up misfortune, it will all balance out for us in the end, so if you're willing to take that risk for yourself.
That was so dark sounding, yet I didn't quite understand it. But I'm willing to take risks. I'm going to turn it upside down.
Yeah. You turn the sigil upside down so that the sand is up at the top, and the doors are able to be opened.
What's in it?
So the inside of this cupboard is divided into multiple rows of small compartments, and every single one is just stuffed with pouches and tiny containers. Are you just kind of looking through everything?
Yes.
Yeah, so in one of the containers you find a teacup-sized ceramic cauldron.
Ooh.
And inside of it there's a little piece of scrap paper.
Literally like what I use for my Tasha's cauldron spell.
Yeah, written on the paper is the word spittle spew in common.
What? Haven't we heard that word before? Have we heard that?
I don't think
Why
so.
does it sound so familiar?
I mean, you know that her name is Bavlorna Blightstraw, so it might be, maybe you're thinking of when the hag's full name.
There's a lot of alliteration going on in fairy stuff.
Ego.
Yeah, you also go through and you find dozens of loose buttons of every shape, color, and material. There's stray cutlery. Every single piece is from a different set. None of them match. There are a few dozen unopened love letters, and as you look through them, none of them are written by or addressed to Bavlorna. You find multiple old, frayed, coiled-up belts. There are pressed flowers and loose, dried petals. A horseshoe. Feathers from various birds. And a chipped teacup. And you know what? Because you opened it and you did the thing, you also find another sprig of rosemary wrapped with ribbon at one end. And you also find a flask of spectral glowworms. What is your mood right now?
My mood? Joyful, because I found something interesting.
Yeah, so as you pick up the flask of spectral glowworms, they begin to glow faintly yellow.
Ooh.
Does the detect magic change when she opens the door?
Nope.
Okay.
And you find a child's parasol covered in moss and leaves.
I'm gonna take it. Oh, I want the child's parasol.
Yeah, it's like perfect size for you or for Clover.
I'm gonna get this Clover.
It does seem to be a good trinket hoard.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely give the parasol to Clover. Be like, I think this would look nice on you.
Oh, okay. I don't really need it, I guess, but okay.
Fortune.
If you don't need it, that's okay.
Fortune smiled on you this time. I just don't know if every door is going to give us the same.
It makes me nervous to take these things, because isn't there, like, a law in the Feywild that if we take something that's not ours?
Didn't she, literally steal, integral parts of our identity?
I mean, to me, it's finders keepers.
Finders keepers is an equally powerful law.
Right.
That is true.
I see it this way. We've had all of our things taken, and we were going to be served as dinner. That is, we were not properly welcomed into this home. We were taken here by force, and we were going to be prepared as a meal. She did not follow the rules.
It's true.
That makes sense. Okay. Then I'll take the parasol. I feel peer pressured into taking this parasol now. She's like,
there's a beat of. I mean, there's the beat of silence, and he goes like, "There's the beat of silence," and he goes like, "Also, I don't like her."
Okay.
It just sounds like more reasons to open more doors.
Okay.
I'm just worried because what if we get attacked again? Okay. I'm just worried, and I want my things.
Okay.
I stomp my foot on the ground. I want my things.
Well, okay, Eagle, we'll get your things.
Okay, sorry I yelled.
It's okay.
You were very fearsome.
Yeah, it's okay. You're allowed. Here, and I kind of grab a handful of buttons and put them in Ego's hand. Does that make you feel a little better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab another handful and put it in Ego's other hand. Better?
I'm leaving now.
So I need to reiterate. Dark mantle hat. Giant leather belt wrapped around 3 times like a shitty scarf.
An algae-crusted cloak.
Algae-encrusted cloak. Handful of buttons.
Handful of buttons, yeah.
Somewhere there's a kitchen knife. It's probably being held in my mouth at this point.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Wait, are we just stealing more stuff? I can go take more.
He goes like, I am Balenciaga.
Do it.
It's time to leave.
I'll put one of the feathers in Ego's hat.
I'm gonna run in and take as much stuff as I can fit in my claws. I'm gonna start scooping up the silverware.
Yeah, you can get like a ton of silverware. You grab a bunch of love letters.
Yeah, I'll stuff the love letters in my pants.
Dawn
Yeah.
is walking down the stairs.
You also get...
I'm following Dawn with my handfuls of buttons.
You get a pouch of seeds that smell like home.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. I like these seeds. I like these seeds, actually. I'm going to keep them.
Yeah, they kind of have that, like, dusty, like, grasslands smell to you.
All right, well, I'm taking all this silverware.
You get a belt.
I got a belt, too?
Yeah, there's a belt in there. There's a coil of belt. There's, like, and it's super frayed. There's some flower petals that are all dried up.
I'm gonna take whatever I can.
There's
fit
some
in my
feathers.
hands. The flower petals go in my pants. The feathers go in my pants. I don't want to put the silverware in my pants because that would hurt.
I'm gonna take all the love letters.
I definitely want the feathers and the cat toy.
Yeah, well, so wait, which cat toy?
The sprig with ribbon.
Oh yeah, there is the sprig of rosemary. So the things that I put into the loot channel, those are proper trinkets. So the sprig of rosemary, the flask of spectral glowworms, the child's parasol, and then the pouch of seeds that smell like home. Those are all like mechanical trinkets.
Gotcha. Does a feather count?
The feather, no, they're just feathers.
Okay.
I mean, you can take them though. They're neat.
I want to add it to the ribbon thing.
Go for it. You put a feather into the little bundled sprig of rosemary. Because you have 2 sprigs of rosemary with ribbons tied around them now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, we did get a second one of those.
I did. Okay. I rolled that twice on the table.
Nice.
Dawn has been going down the trapdoor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Dawn, you're making your way down 1 flight, a 2nd flight, a 3rd flight, a 4th flight of stairs. And they're all kind of like wrapping around these sturdy but like kind of bent and swollen wooden pillars, as well as like the stone column of the well that then goes down from the middle of the building. And let me take you to somewhere else. Hold on, I gotta... Oh no. Alright. Hide areas. Sorry, I gotta be
sneaky.
Getting everything. Beep boop. And then move the players. Okay, so are you all on a like just black map right now?
Yep.
Oh my god, I can see everything.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now in the center there is a little area revealed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so you make your way down from like the right, and then up top, and then back down, and then down over to right there. And you're down at the water level, looking into thick mist.
Weird.
Where do we fucking go from here?
Wait a second, I gotta...
What if we have to swim in the well?
Yeah. Like a Mario pipe.
I have no idea. I didn't think this far ahead.
There's a boat over there.
We need to get somewhere where we can see the tree. It's rather large, but this fog is kind of blocking our way.
I could try to fly above the fog to see if I could see it.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
I was going to say I could send Karma to do the same, but perhaps maybe we just take the boat.
Okay.
Can we all fit on it? There is, 6 of us?
Mm-hmm, because Sam is with you.
Yeah.
I can fly now that I'm not punctured lung anymore. I feel much better. I can fly myself now.
Okay, so 5?
Mm-hmm.
They can fit on the boat?
You can certainly try.
This might be a.
Luckily, Don's not in his armor, so
that's true. Might be more of like a weight thing. We could go in like groups of 3. If it's too much. I mean, we're not going to swim. We're all agreed we're not going to swim, right?
It's probably not very safe.
So. I'm like half agreed. I mean,
wait, can I touch the water?
Taking, yeah.
Is it tingly water?
No. It's got that like thin layer of like green, like mucky algae on it, and it's kind of stagnant, but
things in the water, man.
Well, I was about to say taking the boat sounds like a great idea, but if we have to go in like groups, separating us might be a bad idea.
Unfortunately, I can't make my floating disc. I forgot the runes for it, and I don't have my book.
I mean, I could swim behind the boat.
Let's see how many people can get in the boat.
Okay.
I'll get in the boat.
You get in the boat. It's a boat.
That's it. It's a boat. Dove.
Oh, there you go. What'd you say?
I'll get in the boat. I'll just start rowing us whenever everyone's in.
Yeah, you can grab the oar. It's kind of like worm-eaten and like warped, but it's an oar.
I'll get in the boat.
Seems fine.
Oh, guys, before I start swimming, I probably need to take all of this stuff out of my pants.
I'll hold it for you.
Oh, you got it all right. I'm just gonna start taking it.
He lifts up like his toga and will basically like hold it all in there for you.
Oh yeah!
Just fucking unloading all of the like the feathers and letters and silverware, dropping out of my claws.
Was that comfortable?
I mean, that's what the baggy pants are for, carrying extra stuff.
Sam will get into the boat. It's fine.
Do you want to try and get in the boat before you swim, Aurum?
I don't want to capsize the boat.
Just try with like a foot.
I don't know if we want. I don't know. Pretty heavy.
You look lean.
But I'm tall. All right, I guess. I'll slightly step on the boat.
I mean, if it like bobs a little in the water, just like it did when everyone else stepped into it.
I'll put my full weight in the boat.
You're standing on the boat. It's a boat.
One more feather. It's all over. Are you going to fly?
Yeah, I'm
Clover?
flying. Yeah, I'm gonna fly above you guys. So at least maybe I can have a vantage point to see what's ahead of us, maybe.
Do not go too far.
No. I'm going to keep you guys in sight.
What direction are we even heading in?
That's a good question.
I don't know if this is a think it and go there kind of thing, but I think that
We could try.
just in case, we should try and will ourselves back to the tollways
Yeah, the toll.
or the tree.
Yeah.
Are you sure we want to go back to the tollways where there are the bunny people waiting in ambush for us without our gear?
Well, we have. Karma said that our gear was taken by them, and so it's probably in that tree. We do have trinkets that we could take back to the inn, but I don't have my mother's book. I don't have armor. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Almost the
What are
last
you
time
doing?
we rested.
Hard to say. You don't know how long you were unconscious.
Okay.
But you rested at the inn at the end of the road before heading out to the tollways. Then you had your fight, and then you woke up here.
Okay. You should at least try to find the tollways. Or, yeah, find the inn.
I suppose anywhere is better than here.
Yeah. Why don't we all think of the inn?
Okay.
And then we can reorient ourselves. We might just not. It might not take us there. It might just bring us to shore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what inn you're talking about, but yeah, I'll think about one. No problem.
Think of a warm, safe place to rest.
All
That's
right.
how we did it the first time, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You haven't been there, so yeah. And I think with the things that we've found, we can get you a room.
We have lots of letters.
Yes, we have letters.
So, what cardinal directions are you guys heading right now with the boat? Dove is rowing.
I imagine if the boat was docked where it is on the map,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but like just away, like bottom right corner.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so bottom right corner, I guess.
Alrighty.
Oh, I just realized that wasn't the edge of the map.
Nope.
Oh, it's a map. Oh, it's a map. Oh no.
Oh no!
I noticed how the little bit of black was like kind of not flush, and I was like, oh no.
When in
Wait.
doubt, go left.
This is all a map.
I
Yeah.
already knew that.
I
That was-
didn't know. I was zoomed in.
As you row
No one told
away
me.
from this cottage that you can actually see like precariously rising above you, you pass through a thick cloud of mists and emerge and find yourselves on a large lake. And sorry, oh my god, please roll 20. For the love of God. Bro, roll 20. Come on. Nah, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's
Come on.
crazy.
Oh my god, bro. That's so crazy.
What the hell, bro? That's crazy.
Oh no.
Oh god. That's awesome.
And so you emerge onto this lake. Sorry guys, that was a lot of crap that I had to just reveal.
It keeps going up.
Yes, you guys are on so you basically like look up and behind you, and this image up at the top, like you're like looking up at that cottage.
Oh.
And then beep doop doop. Okay. And then we go-
Okay, I get
Is
it.
that where we were? Right there?
I was.
Wait,
yeah, the cage
where?
is hanging off in the
Yep.
picture.
And now we're down here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so this
see.
And now
I
is
see,
you're
I
over-
from a
see.
different angle.
Yeah, now
Eyes.
you're approaching
We're heading-
over here
Okay.
where
I
this you
understand.
see yourself gliding towards this like massive tree.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my God,
you
there's
see
another hot air
that
balloon.
There's
You see
two
that-
hot air balloons.
you see that several holes dot the trunk of this gnarled old tree that grows on the shore of the lake. The tree appears to have lost all of its bark, and a few withered leaves cling to the ends of its twisted, knotted branches. One end of a clothesline is tied to a high branch on the northwest side of the tree. Several old garments hang from the clothesline, and the other end of it disappears into the fog that hovers over the lake. You would assume to the cottage behind you.
We're in downpour.
Oh my
Downfall.
Downfall. Why do I always do that?
I know. It's okay.
Downpour's better though, because it's wet. We're in Downfall.
I want a hot air balloon. Holy
That's
cow.
why the Watcher said go to Downfall and find Sam, because he was a prisoner here. He wasn't just chilling. I mean, he was.
Are you guys gonna dock the boat and step on the shore?
Oh my god, wait. Do we have to dock the boat here?
I mean, no, you don't have to, because, like, I mean, like, as you're on this big lake, like, you come out from that thick fog, and there's that layer of, like, pond scum across the surface, and you actually notice as you're, like, sailing towards that massive tree that there are 8 bullywugs, giant, like toad-like humanoids, kind of similar to Ufgunk, that are spread out across several large lily pads and relaxing in rowboats all across this lake. A couple of them are reading to each other, some of them are playing music, a few of them are napping, and a couple of them see you and they just like wave to you in a friendly manner. Oh, as they're just like floating along.
They don't care.
Wow.
Can you point us to the giant stump or something?
So yeah, you say that to there's like a pair of bullywugs on a big old lily pad, there's these like 2 bullywugs are kind of just sitting, like kicking their feet in the water, and they kick their feet a little bit, like propel the lily pad a little bit closer, and one of them just kind of like lays back and is just like staring at you, and just like looking about listlessly. It sees a frog and its tongue, not a frog, a fly, its tongue shoots out and it catches it, but the other one that's there, she will look at you and say, what, pray tell, did you say you were looking for a giant tree trunk?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you couldn't mean the tollways where those horrible Harengon make their home.
Yeah, that's the place we're looking for, right? I think.
Oh, I don't know why you would ever bother with them. You know, if you need something, why would you ever... What would you ever want from them? They're just positively, preposterously unpleasant.
I want to kill them because they took my stuff. I want my stuff back.
Oh my. Well, you know, perhaps if you're looking for assistance in your crusade against the Harengon, perhaps you should go speak to King Gullop the 19th. His Royal Majesty is just that way. And she points across the lake, and you can see, like, pretty far across from where you are, over here, as you guys are kind of like floating all around the surface. In the distance, you can see that there like is faintly like this like marble gazebo on like some of the land there.
Is he a pleasant sort of guy?
Well, you know,
Oh.
How do I want to... Sorry, that was Victoria laughing.
The frog just evil laughs at us.
No, not him. Well, you know, King Gullop, the 19th is, well, his reign is a bit, troubled, if you will. It's perhaps not something that you may want to talk about in his company, but unfortunately, there was a bit of a balloon theft, a wild and unaccompanied little purple dragony creature, and a rogue balloon pilot unfortunately left, and because of that it sort of destabilized the monarchy, and some of the king's subjects are just wondering whether or not King Gullop the 19th can manage a crisis, but don't let anybody else hear you say that. you know.
But he'll help us fight the rabbit people, right?
Oh, well, I don't know if he'll help you fight them, but he could certainly assist you in some way.
That's good enough for me. Can we go there, guys? I want to go there.
I don't know if I trust this frog. Not you, dear. You're wonderful. The king. Because we knew the rogue pilot and the strange purple dragon folk.
You did? Well, how uncouth. Tell me you did not associate with them.
No,
Thieves?
no.
And brigands?
We came across them. Yes. It was they came to their own folly.
Out of character, didn't the pilot die?
Yeah, Wigglewog.
Wigglewog died in the... I actually have their like nightly vestments in my bag. I took those. Actually, my bag is their bag. I didn't have a backpack at the start of this. My satchel is their satchel.
Oh,
that's
I don't have that right now.
Right, we don't have anything. Yeah.
Right.
No, it was very couth. They have been expelled from these lands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to hear. You know, that Wigglewog was just... It was only a matter of time before she met an unfortunate end.
That she did.
Well, is she one of the chattering heads?
Elaborate.
The chattering heads at the bridge. The deposed monarchs of the Soggy Court. You know, there's a lot of beheadings that happen here in Downfall.
And they chatter.
Yes, they do.
Wonderful.
If you ever want to learn the history of all of our monarchs, you could go speak with them and learn of their accolades and their glory. They're a little bit... well, you know, they're not always quite happy with the changes that happen following their reign. But you could talk to them about it if you're interested.
Was Willywog, is that their name? Willywog?
Wigglewog.
Wigglewog a royal?
No, I believe Wigglewog may have served the previous monarch, but when His Royal Majesty Gullop the 19th deposed his predecessor, it was only a matter of time before any of the knights would have been executed had they not chosen to swear their allegiance to our new ruler.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure she's dead now, unfortunately, or fortunately.
Oh my. Well, it would have happened one way or another. She was an excellent pilot, but, well, a bit stubborn. Ribbit.
Is there a place where one could perhaps do trade here?
You know, actually, now that you mention it, there's a sort of this big black balloon showed up recently. It's almost like a storm cloud, like a rain cloud, and there are 3 visitors, proprietors. They call it Trinket, Bauble, and Charms. They're 3 Darkling sisters who have come to ply their trade. Although I believe one of them is paying a visit to Bavlorna.
It's out of character. That was Kristy acknowledging.
Okay.
Thank you.
What was your name, dear? You were just so helpful.
Give me 1 second to find their names. Oh. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Beep, beep. Oh, my name? Oh, I'm Splop. I am Splop, Knight of the Pickled Fly.
You were fantastic, my knight. Fantastic.
Why, thank you. Was there anything else that you needed, or, may my compatriot and I get back to our lounging?
Lounge
away.
away.
Oh my god, Jinx.
Oh, don't jinx with me.
Jinxed.
How
Hello.
dare you jinx me?
Ruh-roh.
She's just smiling and very scared, but smiling.
Wait, hold on. If something bad's gonna happen, don't do it on the boat.
No, I look and you can see for the first time, maybe, the corner of my mouth twitches like I wanted to do something and I actually can't.
Right. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think that's what Dove thinks in her head. It's demystifying wizard or witch.
Yeah, but you're there. You are there floating, and if you'd like, you can approach the shore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to continue going to the shore that we were at, or do we want to reposition ourselves and go towards that balloon and see if we can trade with these darklings? Squirt.
I kind of want to talk to this king fellow.
You want to just go talk? Do you want to talk to the current king or one of the many, many dead kings?
The current one, King Gollop the 19th.
King Garlemald.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We could at least dock the ship and walk around on foot.
Yeah.
Boat. Let's take it to shore.
Do you think
Okay.
we should take it to this shore though, or this shore?
Which can you ping those again?
This one or this one? Because if we go to that one, we could go up to the storm boat.
Let's see. Where is the king?
The king
There.
is over there.
So we could dock there, take a look at the Darkling sisters on our way
Yeah.
towards seeing the king.
Yeah.
Maybe we can, because it says that the one is here to meet with Bavlorna, but maybe they haven't spoken yet, so maybe we can kind of interpose and be like, what are you talking about?
I think Bev Lorna was already talking to one of them, gossiping earlier.
Oh, that's right,
I
the
think-
gossip. Let's see.
Yeah.
I wrote down vaguely what was said, but there were some things I wasn't fully sure of. Those little devils, and then I put parentheses, elves, because I couldn't hear if it was those little elves or those little devils, at Leave Lurch, making toys very fast.
Little devils.
Those little devils at
Loom Lurch.
Loom Lurch. There we go. It was said very fast. At Loom Lurch, making toys very fast. Endolin has more actors at her theater. Wheezy voice responding, no, I don't care. And then there was when I'm in Yawn. Have you been to Thither, seen the giant trees, or Scabatha's mushroom garden? I wouldn't recommend eating the mushrooms, they're kind of strange. Yeah, didn't sound very interested.
I think she's still at Bevlorna, so if we go to, out of character, if we go to the balloon, the other two might be there, and the other one wouldn't know.
I could, yeah, while we row over there, I could see, because Dove just listened, so I didn't know if someone was physically in the room with her talking, or if she was speaking through, like, a thing, but my nail is still in there. I could look in there.
Ooh.
while
That's
we
kinda fun.
row over.
Yeah.
Let's definitely look.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I use my token? It allows me to see and hear as if I was in its space.
Okay.
And I kind of like pushed it under the door.
Yeah. So, 1 second. Yeah, so you basically like go into like a little trance, right?
Yes, and I believe I can be in this trance.
It's almost like when you can look through a familiar, you get like blinded and deafened, and the trance lasts for 1 minute.
Yep, it's basically the same thing. Lasts for a minute.
Yeah. So you go into this trance and you find yourself. Sorry, let me. Okay, there we go. You can see that there are two creatures having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armchair. She's a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black, with a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. It is clad in a shapeless garment and sits on one end of a love seat with its legs pulled up underneath it. Flies flit into and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't speaking. Two tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets. They're almost like little, like, green children. This room is absolutely filthy. There's dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lying everywhere. The furniture perhaps may have been once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin model every surface. The upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall in one corner of the room is a hulking wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor, and a decrepit wooden staircase climbs the wall in another corner. So here, let me get a picture of... This is the individual in the hat.
Yeah, because the big wide-brimmed hat is not Bavlorna. Bavlorna's the frog one.
So that's who you see in that chair. And, this is who you see in the other chair.
Oh!
Whoa!
The little children.
Yeah, like little, like about 1 foot tall green children.
Oh my god, the green children!
Like little tiny versions of
Oh my
this
gosh,
being.
they're like on top of her too.
Me for real.
Guys, I was running around the carnival and confusing, like confunding people.
Wait, was that what we saw running around the carnival?
A little small green person. And they ran around someone, and the person acted like dazed.
I had seen it too. I just didn't know, like, if it. I thought maybe it was like a goblin or something.
I thought so too. Oh my god!
Goblins aren't green in D&D. I always forget that.
I don't know, not confirmed, but that looks an awful lot like
it could. It could have been. They were moving very quickly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh, weird. Okay. Weird.
But yeah, so as they're sitting in there, over the next minute, you hear them, continuing to gossip. I do want you to roll me a perception check. You hear the woman that's wearing, like, all black with the big wide-brimmed witch hat, is saying, well, and you know, your sister Scabatha, she's still dealing with that with that gaggle of feral children living in the woods, and that awful will of the Feywild. He still is stealing from her left and right, and she simply cannot get a hold of him or any of the other children that have escaped. It's simply dreadful, but it's rather funny, isn't it? And this frog-like creature, you kind of hear like a puff of laughter, like I knew you would like that. I thought you'd find that a little bit that little bit of information interesting. You really should stop by and see one of Endelin's plays. There's really a lot of work that those actors put into it. They are there all the time. That they don't really ever get to leave, and they do just put on the best performances. There are some new performers. There's a little elf girl who is quite flexible. She's actually been able to do some aerial work. They've been able to sort of pantomime flight by having her hang from the rafters. She's quite talented, very quiet and shy, though. This toad-like being that you think may be Bavlorna, kind of like raises her arm and like goes to like wave like, ugh! And you actually hear as she lifts her arm and the skin at her elbow bends, you hear the skin crack and see little flakes of it fall off. And like you hear her bones creak, and you see like and hear her skin cracking as she moves.
She's old as balls.
And
or she needs to go, sit in some water.
She needs an oatmeal bath.
What did you roll for perception check?
I added my d6 to it for a total of 21.
Okay. Give me 1 second, and then we will be concluding here in a moment, because it is at our time. I have to look up one thing. Yeah, you notice this figure in all black does not cast a shadow. And you listen for the rest of this minute as they continue to exchange gossip about the other sisters. And then you snap back to the boat.
For ease, while we finish up, because that was only a minute, Ego will just say, like, yeah, she was. I saw what I'm quite sure was Bavlorna. They're talking about what's going on with her sisters.
Bless you.
They are meeting with a woman who looks rather witch-like in appearance herself. She most notably doesn't have a shadow. She's kind of like, I don't want to say elvish, but she was kind of grayish and very dark. That's coming from me.
Okay.
Interesting.
But they just seem like friends. And they're talking about things that they want to do over tea.
Do we think she's one of the sisters that own that?
Let's see, do I know about any... Because they said Darkling sisters. Is there anything that, like, Darklings don't have shadows?
Roll me an Arcana check.
What'd you tell me, Mama? Not much. That's a 9.
Yeah, you're not super familiar with Darklings. Your mother didn't specifically deal with them. You've heard mention of them, but she just felt that while living on the material plane, it was a little bit they were too difficult to work with. She didn't really elaborate why.
Victoria, would you mind Clover also making a check since she did spend time in the Feywild, or is this something she's never experienced before?
You can roll an Arcana check. It will be at disadvantage, though, because your memories of your time in the Feywild are clouded.
Noted.
And I just put your tokens down on the map over...
Oh my god! I rolled another nat 20, but the other one was an 11, and I'm gonna use my d6 since I haven't used it yet. 15 total.
Yeah, I would say you would know. Sorry, let me pull up the block here and see. You remember hearing tell of almost like a fairy tale or like a fable that perhaps was shared to you over a meal or maybe like a bedtime story, the context of which is really foggy. Mm-hmm. But you would know that like once upon a time there was a Seelie Fae, or Seelie Fae can also be like Fae of the Summer Court, as you know from Sir Talavar. Yeah. And this Fae actually betrayed Titania, the Summer Queen, and in her wrath, she actually cursed him and every member of his house, to the point that his name was stricken from history and completely erased, and instead, he's now known in stories as Duvkatha, which means Dark Crow in common. And so other Fae refer to the descendants of his house as Duvshi, which is Darklings. And you would know that they are very susceptible to light.
That's
but as far as whether or not they cast shadows, that was never a particular bit that you had in like shared with you. But your little dinghy boat is able to arrive at. Did you say you're going to these docks that are up here?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're able to dock your boat, or like moor it or whatever, and hop off. And actually, as you step off, Sam will hop up onto the dock and turn to the group of you and say, "Well, that was fun, but I have business to attend to and a party to plan. Thank you very much for helping me leave that place. Dawn, come here. Dawn."
Yes. I'm coming.
Don't make me pull you forward magically.
Yes,
it's a little
I'm
bit
coming.
degrading.
We'll walk over.
Thank you for the assistance of you and your party. He flicks you in the middle of your eyes and then vanishes, and a little dandelion sprouts out of the top of your head. And this dandelion, for basically the next 24 hours, so basically until you finish your next long rest, acts as a stone of good luck.
Ooh. I do.
Yeah, and so he vanishes in this like little puff of wind that smells like fresh grass and carries the sound of fiddle music. And that is where we will leave off for the evening. So thank you to my players for joining me in all of this. Thank you to those of you who are watching. Thank you for like the raids and everything, guys. We really appreciate it. We will be back here, not next week, but the week after, which is the 14th.
The 14th.
Of April. And until then, be good. And, yeah, the next time, a hat that's not a hat is slowly crushing your skull and you can't breathe, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus.
Hey, alright,
and then turn it into a hat.
And turn it into a hat.
Yeah.
Love you, bye!